Hello there, fellow humans. Yo. I already had one. Welcome. It is.
Glory.
Yo. Welcome to Japan. Well, again. I just had to. I mean, it is a new game, so I was gonna be like, we gotta spend a Friday on it. I already streamed it on Tuesday, but you know, it's good. So let's see what we got here. We're gonna get a Toyota 99 Toyota.
Welcome back, fellow human.
Yo, how's it going? Welcome. How's it going? I am. Yo. Car violence already. Let's see. Milk. We have milk. Alright, welcome to Japan.
Sure.
Alright, so, I mean, the festival place does look different. They did redesign it quite a bit, but great job here again. It looks new, it looks different, but the base functionality is still the same. Right? Like the challenges are here. You know, you got the big one, treasure hunt. I don't know where that is. Is that with? I don't know where that is. Do we have, what do we have here? Monthly rival. Let's start here. What is this?
Every month there are new rival events at the festival. There'll be a specific car along with a time to beat. Keeps things constantly competitive.
Yeah, it's like the stuff is generally similar. Yeah, what is this? What is this? Wait, how's it going? I'm gonna keep the camera this comically small because it's funny. 2008. That's right. It's that concept car. Let's go. When Mazda was cool, huh? Yeah, they're not even. They had a DPI, but they didn't even have a hypercar because they're not cool anymore. The thing that's like Mexico didn't really have these like tiny racetracks all over the place, but
And that's how you do it.
this map has.
It's also how you're
I've
spot
seen
available
3
to
already,
roll for
so it has
others.
quite a couple of these tiny racetracks. So I like that. Now, what do you think about Forza Horizon, yo?
How vroom vroom is it?
I mean, it is very nice.
Hit a time attack in a convoy, by the way. We all get thrown.
It is quite nice. I have 1 out of 45. Okay, so the point. Okay, so you get 5 for these. There's no weekly challenge. There's no, how's it called, the like multiplayer race thing that you have to do. Because that gave you 10 points, and you can do like half of that with this, but that's not a thing. There is no multiplayer race right here. But earn 3 great squares in Horizon Racing. Okay. What was it? The trial, as it was called. There is no such thing here, and there is also none in here. There is no trial online race. Evolving World Car Meet. New cars, no events, new badge. Ooh, spicy. Alright, let's start off with... What am I gonna do? Take a photo at the Horizon Festival site. Well, let's just do that then.
Starting.
Hello, how's it going? Where is the festival? There. How's it going? Well, it's going pretty well, I guess.
Going into a leaderboard together to see who's the best, of course.
I see.
Small favour to ask. Well, big favour, really. I've promised the festival marketing team a photo of every car at the festival for our website. I'm unfortunately a tad busy and you're handy with a camera. So, if you don't mind, we've tagged the cars you need to snap. So keep an eye out and get those shots. Oh,
This is the Horizon Festival side now.
photo. I'll make sure the Horizon marketing team get that one on the promo website. Keep snapping away.
Okay. What is this, by the way? It's like there's that Celica, I think, Toyota. I think. Odd race. Ah, it's a Civic, okay. Arthur. Treasure hunt. Now, I've seen this thing before, I think. But I don't know where it was. There was like some weird temple in the middle of nowhere. So, but I have no idea what that is. The thing is, this map is massive. But there's probably more than one of those temples. Here's a temple. There it is. Is that it? It would be funny if I would spawn like right next to the crate now.
You have a treasure. Would you say
Yo!
a pirate or a detective at this point?
Okay, that was good. Clip that. I am a genius. A mad genius. I literally... Hey, go to the map. It looks like a temple. There's water there, so it looks like it's here, and then boom, it's set right here, and it's right for me. Oh, lol. Perfect. Rate that achievement. 13.
One hand sandwich.
That is yes. All right. What do we need? What do we need for this? 700 Japan. Now, ham sandwich. What else is on the ham sandwich? Just sandwich and ham, or anything else? Like mayonnaise or butter or
you decide
pickle?
because you are allowed to have a personalized experience because every ham sandwich is personalized.
Do I have something? Well, lucky bugger. Well, it's not luck. It's skill. I just have the. You know. My biggest fear is actually not being the imposter. It's actually being capable of what I think I can do.
Sounds very sus of you.
This is the problem of being human. Nobody stops you from being human.
You completely stuck the landing.
Want to stop being a
Score for that, it'd be a
panda for once?
I don't make the rules, so 3 stars instead.
Yeah, but if I would be a panda, I would be. How much do I need? 213 meters. How much did I get? I think I missed by like 10 meters. God damn it.
Ham sandwich with pickle. You want anything else on it?
Pickle. That's good. That's good. But what kind of pickle? Like, is it like big pickle, small pickle?
And what is being pickled?
Yeah.
Urge to go fast, but less urge to steer. Hit up the drag meet. Okay, go find an empty grid spot and we can begin.
Oh, yeah.
Back, fellow human.
It's the DB.
Luck of the Irish. Well, I know. I mean, I have a reason why I have the luck of the Irish. I mean, you probably didn't forget, but there is someone Irish that is getting older today, so remember that.
That's a very vague hint for those that don't know her.
Who? I have a super wheel spin. Damn it. I really wanted the black...
Ninja Panda!
Hello, Ninja, how you doing? I really wanted the black utility pants. God
I thought you
damn.
were dead.
Nah, he was his disappearance has been exaggerated. So what are we racing
Well, I
today?
can see your Discord status, Ninja Panda. You're also playing Forza.
Yeah, I mean it's a great game. How's it going? I gotta play more Forza. So, I mean, I never stopped playing Forza. Every week, I always did the playlist in Forza 5, right? So, maybe I'll do this every week again, because I was doing it anyway for Forza 5, but let's see. Don't have to stream everything though, you know? But, let's try this. 213 meters. What's the number? Yeah, good. Had a lot of work sitting down, Michelle. Well, I have a lot of work too, but I'm just ignoring it, so I have time. Yes, that is nice. It's like a life pro tip. If you have a lot of responsibilities, you can avoid them by just not doing them. No, I'm gonna be like... I'm gonna get the slowest speed zone record ever right here. And the rally races, of course, there's all types of races. Let's see, we're gonna have to do a couple of championships for the playlist, so...
Nice. That's your average speed locked in.
How is that slow? 2 stars. Damn. Wind farm. Yeah, you got 4 types of races. You've got road race, street race, rally race, and off-road race. And hey, more meters. It's not enough meters. 213.29. 29 centimeters more than I needed. Let's go. Beautiful. How about that? Work 12 hours for daily 6 days a week. Why? I mean, unless they pay you really well. For like 2-3 years. Then never do it again, because that's basically like... Here we go. I mean, sure, I get it. Currently, Germany's trying to get rid of the 8-hour work week as well, because, you know, we gotta work harder for the economy. Yeah, get paid hourly. Yeah, true. But here's one thing to remember: you're never gonna regret. Like, you're never gonna regret not working more, but you are gonna regret working too much. So, live. Because, you know, like, in my unfortunate position of having to converse with people that I don't want to talk to. I don't want to talk to anybody, in fact, but, you know. Mostly, except for, like, 3 people. But if you talk to old people, it's always like, oh, I should have spent more time with my family. I should have spent more time with my kids. I should have gone on vacation there. Nobody says, oh, I should have worked more. So remember, only do it if it actually gets you more free time in the end. But yeah. Also take care of yourself. Like, don't... You're not gonna... Nobody cares. Most of the time. Right? Especially not the employer. Unless you're self-employed, then, you know. 13's also how does the unemployment suit you, by the way, 13?
I don't have a reference to being unemployed because I haven't been. Kind of asking a fish how it's like to be on land.
I mean, fair point. But like, how does it feel to have to be free? Well, I mean, I'm not really either, but
That's the same question.
huh?
Yo, Mr. Fish, how's it like being on land? You're
True,
not even on land.
True, you don't have a reference as how bad it is, you know?
No.
True. How dare you be so lucky? But yeah. No, but I gotta say, I think the problem is that there's about 10% of employees or people that are addicted to working, right? It's an actual a psychological phenomenon that you can prove, that you can find, right? And the problem is that those people set the standard for everybody else when that's not normal. You know? For example, the reason why a lot of nursing shifts or hospital shifts are like 12 or 24-hour shifts is because the guy that invented that model was basically coked up to the gills all the time. You know? The guy was taking more drugs than he was prescribing. And that guy built that system, right? And ever since, misery. Because who would have guessed that having one of the probably most difficult repetitive jobs that you can have, right, where you sort of do the same thing over and over again, but you have to be perfect every time, you know? Like there are a couple of there are jobs that are repetitive where it doesn't have to be perfect every time, you know? Like if you're building, I don't know, cabinets or something, and one isn't perfect, you can just like do it again or throw it away. But if you like cut the wrong part of the body off, that's a bit of a problem. You don't want those people to do 24-hour shifts. But the guy that invented that system, drugs. So, yeah. You do customers? Is like, am I a no? I genuinely had no idea, right? I don't know, but that was just an example, you know? It's like, if you screw something up, you can do it again. It's not like life or death, you know? The thing is, we do custom furniture and we have deadlines that we have to meet, and I do work with my boss. I say I'm willingly working this much. Nobody sees it all. Yeah, that's my problem, right? Like, when you watch me stream Limo Ultimate, you know, I'm on a track I've never driven on before. I'm like, okay, qualifying is going to be a 31.2. Qualifying is a 31.19. So, I don't know where I pull it from. And it's scary. And I don't like it. But somehow, it keeps happening. You know. But yeah. But here's the question. Deadlines are, again, when they're not life or death, they're arbitrary. So, why do you not set deadlines that you could meet in humane working hours, for example? Like, you know, because if a person has to work more than, let's say, 40 hours a week, that's a management issue, not a, like, worker issue. But, yeah, I'm not working this much. But don't do it too long. Don't do it too long. Right? Because here's the thing. Stress does one thing. Kill. That's it. Work to live, not live to work. If found out the hard way. Yeah. Average poppers, whiskey, and Bolivian marching powder. Oops. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you need substances to keep going, then it's like not the right thing. You know, I mean, sure, we basically built a whole we built a whole society, a whole civilization on the notion that working other people to death is the correct thing to do. You know? I mean, why do you think you have a phone? Because that guy in Tanzania, wherever they do the lithium, he earns like 3 cents a day, right? Gets rice powder, and maybe from Japan, and has nothing. You know? It's like, there is...
Rice powder?
Rice, yeah. Like, you know how in like soft drinks they don't have actual juice in the soft drinks. They have juice concentrate. It's like rice concentrate. You don't even get real rice. You get rice concentrate. You know, you get. I can't believe it's not rice. Hold on. Where's the other two?
It's so bad to have fake rice.
I mean, I don't know if it's well made fake rice. Maybe it's not that bad after all. But oh, the workload is still on the slow. So I'm starting to have more time work less. But I do want to work this much myself because I'm currently on a mission to save money for a new car. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, but like I said, don't do it too long. Like you can do that 4 or 5 months, but after that, you're basically doing permanent psychological and physical damage to yourself. Yeah, it's for example why there is a 8-hour work week or work day. 8-hour work week would be great, but unfortunately not, because we have to do this thing called capitalism where we need more despite already having too much. You know, it's like after 8 hours, concentration degrades, focus degrades, productivity degrades, physical performance degrades. I mean, it already starts degrading at 6 hours, but it starts really coming off a cliff at 8 hours. And there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing. So... it was kind of funny because I was talking to someone recently about like driving, you know, and I was like, I would never drive more than 4 hours at once, right? Because afterwards I just get fatigued and that. And was like, yeah, well, I've done it more than that. I've driven 8 hours once, and then I almost crashed into a tree. And I'm like, yeah, that's exactly my point. So, concentrated rice, just add Coke. Coke Zero, probably. Yeah. But that's like... I mean, we have artificial sugar already. Why can't we just do artificial meat already? You know? I don't know what your opinion is on like artificial sugar, but the problem I have with artificial sugar is that it tastes like sugar until it doesn't. You know, it's like if real sugar, if it's like a real sugary thing, the taste lingers. You know, it stays there for a while. Whereas with the artificial flavor, it's just gone. Angel white super cheese. What? Yeah. Ninja,
Super cheese?
Ninja, the question I have is, it's furniture. And it's custom. So it's most likely going to either business customers or upper class customers. The question is, you could set those deadlines whenever you want. Why isn't it being done? So, I bought Forza 6 Premium for $58.99. with that's quite neat. Fortunately, you can't really use a VPN on Steam anymore. You can't buy in Argentina, sadly. But the regional pricing is pretty good sometimes. But yeah. Now I have a question, and it can't be source streaming. What's the worst food that humans have ever invented?
Define worst.
Like, worst in all characteristic, like least tasty, least nutritious, least filling, all of that. Like hardtack, but with no calories.
We're very setting the bar way too high for this one.
Fair point,
Especially
I guess.
given how subjectivity is already a bar that's way too high.
No. You don't understand. There is no subjectivity. Everything you believe is absolutely 100% true. Because you believe it.
But even then, even when you're presented a so-called bad or worst edible, it still had a history sometime of at least defeating a starving populace.
Yeah, but there's probably like certain mushrooms that like they don't kill you, but they do all sorts of terrible things to you. But people still keep eating them. Probably. Something like that. Why drink Diet Coke tastes awful? Drink the original. Because the original has a lot of calories in it and you don't want to end up at a American weight.
I'd rather not have to suffer with diabetes from way too much sugar intake.
Yeah. Now, I don't think that is possible to do, but one of my like I have a lot of video ideas that I've collected over the last like 2 years, and I haven't gotten to it, unfortunately. But one of the basically the title idea of that is basically my 600-pound Reich. And I don't think you could pull off that YouTube title. But I would. I absolutely would. Because there's like a show that has a similar name to that, and you know. Anybody seen The Boys, or are you cultured? Oh no, ass reference number 150. How novel, how interesting. God damn. Trying to make a lot of different things from kitchens to office to walk-in wardrobe, must find some make that people actually. Never been there. French cheese with live maggots in it. That is a good point.
Correction, it's not Spanish. Sardinian. Casomarzu.
Yeah,
yes, it is indeed a maggot-infested cheese, but it's still not Spanish. It's Sardinian.
Sauce with S, basically the same thing. Hello, team. How you doing?
Primo.
That's cool. But like the reason I said that is like it's furniture, because like making furniture in most cases is pretty inconsequential. You know, like, if you put a screw hole in the wrong place, you can just like change the panel and get a new one. You know, it's not like if you do it to a person, you know, that's a problem. Yeah, but with most material items, you can, you know, if something goes wrong, do it again. Nobody dies. How you doing, Timo? But hey, remember, you gotta compete with other people, even though, I mean, it's the thing I never understand. It's like, aren't we like, it's the same species? Yeah. And shouldn't we have like the intelligence to perhaps like, I don't know, maybe work together? So we're like fucking up each other. You know, it's like, you invented the wheel. I invented the gearbox. Let's combine them. Instead of being like, hey, I patented this thing. You're not gonna have it. Pay me $50 bazillion. Car ain't gonna buy itself. Well, what you thinking of buying? What you thinking of buying? Better not be new. Like, that's just my personal opinion, but I think, like, purchasing a car new, like brand new, gonna be like the worst financial decision you can make. Like, if it's like a 1-year-old car, or you've been used as a test drive car and something like that, sure, whatever. But if you actually buy a brand new car, that is a terrible financial decision. Terrible. We have 32 of them. Oh, that's not bad. Not bad. Not bad. If you enjoy that. I mean, I'm more of a fan of digital cars because they don't cost millions to maintain. Because that's also my thinking, you know. It's like, if you have 60,000, let's say, why would you buy a car for 60,000? When the speed limit is your maximum anyway. Like, take 25, get something that's comfortable, nice, doesn't cost billions to repair, and then take the rest of the money and spend it on, I don't know, like fuel or, I don't know, hotels so you can drive the car somewhere, have a nice vacation, do something great with it. But that's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah. I think. Oh. Let's go. How is the thought process even? To do like, let's deliberately make cheese that has maggots in it. Like, what is the thought process there? I mean, sure, the guy that invented hand washing was shunned and ridiculed, so humanity has never been particularly intelligent. But
I guess I'd like to direct your attention to the first time humans ever made cheese. It wasn't been completely by an act of, oh shit, I forgot I had milk. Oh shit, it had curdled.
Yeah,
I
but
eat it because...
Fair, but that's like half of human invention is like, oops, I wanted to do something different, but this happened. So
that, and it would be even fair to surmise that Kazumatsu would also been happen to have come about through the same process.
yeah,
It's just a case of, ooh, these maggots actually make them in the cheese taste very nice. We're gonna purposely recreate it because it tastes so good.
yeah, but why'd you leave the maggots in it when you eat it?
More protein.
Fair point.
I mean, you can also have the option of just suffocating the maggots before eating the cheese. You're not forced to eat the cheese when they're still alive.
Yeah, but why would you eat them at all? It's like, I don't know, oh, whatever.
Well, they are edible, aren't they?
I mean, technically everything's edible once. You know, just because you can doesn't mean you should.
And also, might I remind you or inform you, based on how much you know, the South Korean dish where they consisting of live chopped up octopus, sanaki.
Don't.
That's the same principle. You don't need logic. You don't need logic to justify eating something alive.
It doesn't make any sense. You would be surprised how cheap most of the parts of this. Which reminds me of like German cabaretist, right? It was like talking about cars and It was like, yeah, BMW, Mercedes, and that they're doing great now. Basically, this was like in the 90s, right? They're doing amazing now in Eastern Europe because they basically they have a living car culture there without having to finance a single car dealer. And soon, those people will need spare parts, and then you can sell them that too. I mean, you probably know that. You probably know that video of that Mercedes being deconstructed while driving. That is great. That is a great meme. But yeah, like that's the fun part, you know. Like I could go about a couple of I could like drive an hour this way, you know, buy a car for half the money, but I can't because it's illegal. You know, and then you have to pay import and blah, 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 blah. Even though it's like a few kilometers this way. Same car, by the way. Same car, exact same specification, but... Nope. Can't do that. Because capitalism. You know, it's like... They could sell the car cheaper, right? Because they can sell it cheaper there. But in fact, they won't. It's profit. You know, we need to please the shareholder. I need to please Felipe. Wait, is it always the same AI? Because I've been racing Felipe on Tuesday the entire time. I've raced Bowie Knife the entire time on Tuesday. So I think there's only, I think they're all the same, the AI. I think you race the same people every time when it comes to the AI. Well, I'm trying to do like the festival playlist today, you know? But maybe next week, yes? Alright. Because I am doing this, and then I'm getting the next wristband that I'm dipping. I'm dipping in the chocolate. No, wait, I'm not.
What kind of euphemism?
Huh?
Sound like a euphemism.
It is.
Then that's why I asked, what kind of euphemism is that?
It's a meme clip that I've seen quite a couple of times, and I just randomly remembered it right now. Just put it into YouTube. Just put it. It should show up immediately.
That's wild fancy you got there.
It should show up. Like if you just look up, dip it in the chocolate. It should show up.
The more you repeat it, the more ridiculous it becomes.
It is ridiculous. I don't even have a personality. I'm not even real. I'm not even a person. I'm just a random collection of internet articles.
That checks out.
Why are they so fast now? Doesn't make sense. I mean, this car is kind of slow, actually. I'm gonna have to tune it. That is a cool shot, yo. Yeah. I mean, you should be able to find it on the... I'm not even, that's like, you know. You're often returning to free roam without selecting a just, would you like to skip this wrong? No. Okay, we're gonna have to tune this. Sean's like, what? Did you see it, 13?
No, I am busy. I'm looking at other things.
What are you looking at? What? Why?
You're gonna dip your own chocolate in your own time.
Welcome back, fellow human.
I don't know. But I don't even know the context of the clip really. But it's like a dude, you know, and he's visiting the girl he's dating, and like he's black, she's black, and then there's like this middle-aged white dude there, and then he goes like, "Mr. Tyson," and the guy is her father, right? And she's black, he's white, so the guy says like, "Mr. Tyson, you dipping in the chocolate?" And the guy starts like smiling, so fucking diabolically.
I fucking knew it was a euphemism for something. My suspicion was correct.
Yeah.
And it's got to be corrected as well.
So that is the dumbest shit I have ever seen, but it is just so funny. Because that diabolical smile at the end is it's insane. Back in the day when cinema was good. I mean, to a degree that's true. Because there was a time when movies were mostly done by creatives, but now they're mostly done by committee. Like now it's basically like, oh, the market analysis has decided that a superhero having this and this power will be the most favorable outcome with the target audience. You know, you can't do it, you know? Like, basically, art can't... It's like, there has to be shitty art for there to be good art, right? You just have to make it. That's the point. You can't objectify art. That don't work. You know, that's what science is for. You know, like how hard it, like, look at Terminator. Sarah Connor. That's a character. But now they're like, hello, I am generic woman, man, or otherwise, and this is me. Hello, I have no personality. Hello. Like, you know, it's never a problem of like the person that is shown. It's always shitty writing every time. You know, every time it's just shitty writing. Let's see, because most of the time that writing is not just done by 1 or 2 people, but like 20 people. And if you have 20 people, 20 different ideas, it's just not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. Yeah. It's not gonna be good. You know? I mean, I swallowed enough microchips and shit them back out again to make a computer, but even I know that you need to be weird and not normal to make good art. Right? You can't sterilize art. You know, like the finance bro in the suit can't make art. So that, I think that's why I'm laughing. Yep. I mean, it is really funny. Jason, huh?
Rohan?
Yeah.
You're back now.
How you doing, Rohan? Welcome. Yeah, but that's the thing. You know, like, Jason Statham is Jason Statham, but you watch him because that's what he is. You know, if you see Jason Statham on a movie poster, you know exactly what you're gonna get. The problem is, that's good, in a way, if you like that. But the problem is, then you have other people that try to do that, like The Rock. And if you always play the same guy, that works, right? But if you're always the same character playing different people, it doesn't work. You know? That's why, like, Central Intelligence is pretty good movie from where The Rock is in, because he's like not the carbon copy baked. Oh hey, it's Dwayne Johnson in a movie, and he's always the same. You know? I've never seen.
Well, you've been wrong.
How you doing? This Academy 2 makes it every time. I have not seen that. I've not seen that. But another thing you gotta say is like, a lot of stuff from like the 80s, 90s, right? It's getting rebooted now, right? Because 40 years have passed, so the people that saw it as children, they're like 50 now, so you can do the nostalgia angle with those people, and you can bring in a whole new audience that might have not even seen the original. But the problem is, if you want to remake a movie, you have to like remake the movie and not just strip all the character out of it and be like, hey, Dwayne Johnson's in it. Isn't that great? Don't you want to give us millions of dollars? Yay. But yeah. But the worst thing, the actual worst thing, or then when it comes to like movies, are those like the critical drinker and others. You know? Those commentators that have no idea what the fuck they're talking about, have no accolades whatsoever, have done nothing, and are like, you know what? The message, scary. Oh, who would have thunk that creative people aren't like from the 15th century and tend to be on a more open-minded worldview? Who would have fucking thunk that? Oh, really? Like, conservative art doesn't exist. Like, that's not a thing. So, uh-oh, there we go. Unless it's hypocrisy. It's like, hey, we have this 2,000-year-old book that explicitly states no golden statues. How about we make a golden statue of the guy that's like bad? It's not even, it's just imitation ain't art. Imitation is the greatest form of flattery. That mediocrity can pay to greatness. But hey, let's ignore half the quote. How's it going?
Okay, fellow humans.
Now 13. What is a good movie?
Event.
Pick one.
Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3.
But what if we went forward into the future?
That would be Back to the Future Part 2.
But what if we went forward into the past?
Part 3.
Yeah, I think it works. It's the same with Terminator. Oh, he's evil. Oh, what if we reprogrammed to be good? Oh, what if we reprogrammed another one?
2 words. Dark Fate.
That's not real. It's not a real movie. It doesn't exist.
Yeah. Good. That's the only correct answer.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
It doesn't exist. There's 1 and 2 and maybe 3, and everything else is a ripoff.
It's a fever dream.
Yeah, it never actually happened. Arnold just did it for the paycheck.
I mean, he did say he would be back.
Yeah.
Turn around
Again.
when it is safe to do so.
But you know what's the fucked up thing? It's like, when it comes to actresses, right? As soon as they turn 40, it's like, oh, you're old. Goodbye. I don't want to see you anymore. I've seen enough of you. And then when it's dudes, they're like still around at 70. It's like, oh my god, this is like a legendary actor. There's no way like we can replace him with a new. Hell no, this is impossible. We never do that, right? So it's just fucked up, basically. I mean, sure, there are exceptions, but it's kind of interesting, all those double standards there as well. It's like, you showed us your boobs, now get the fuck out. Well, I have seen Arnold's penis, so he can get out as well, but it's actually not his penis, it's a prosthetic, because they don't actually use the real ones, because that changes size and it would give inconsistent shots. That is an actual thing, by the way. That is an actual thing that they used to do, not anymore, because who cares now? Continuity is dead. You have to pay a guy to do continuity. Why would you do that? You can just not do it. Or you could, like, you would have to pay a guy to do color grading. You could just, like, make everything look like The Office. Have you noticed that as well? Like, again, if you compare a lot of pre-pandemic shows and movies to all the movies that came out after 2023, it's like, did COVID kill all the color graders? Like, what? Is it illegal now to give movies a defined look? Huh? I mean, it has to do something with virtual production and it having to light everything evenly to pull that off, and therefore it looks shit because there's no depth. But anyway, that's a whole other rabbit hole. But yeah, let's see. How's it going, Mage? Horizon Forza. Yeah, it is really hilarious. That's another thing. Like, Horizon 6, most players ever in a Horizon game, doing really amazing right here. Forza Motorsport, built from the ground up, revolutionary new technology. Nobody plays it. Dead. Because it's basically just Forza Motorsport 7, slightly changed. That's another thing, you know, it's perspective is very important as well, because they said Forza Motorsport, it's a brand new thing, it's built up from the ground, it's completely new, and it was basically just a rehash of Forza Motorsport 7. And it didn't even run well. Right here, didn't promise something completely new. They just said, oh, it's Forza Horizon, with a different map, and a couple new challenges. And it's going to be awesome. And boom, here it is. Right? In a lot of cases, the framing...
Where did you get that idea from, Ninja Panda?
The framing is a lot more important than the actual thing itself. You know? COVID, no, woke is to blame. Yeah, COVID killed all the creative people. But yeah. It is kind of funny that people are, like, against... Oh! Having a character in a movie be in a wheelchair is woke and bad. Huh? Huh? What? You know, it's like or just like making somebody randomly be, oh, hey, that character is randomly gay now. For no reason, apparent reason whatsoever. I mean, sure, there is no reason to, because it just happens, basically, but if it does nothing for the story, who gives a shit? If you write it well, you know, it doesn't really matter what they are, if it's a good character. But the problem is, they're doing the diversity, but they're writing those characters crappy. Right? So, all the clowns will be like, oh, but this sucks, when it's never the character's fault. It's how they were written. But yeah. Do you want to know? If it's not straight or white, straight or attractive, it's woke. Exactly. 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 Because we all know that there is only white people.
White people.
No, but if you ever ask yourself, who's the default character? Put a white person into the sun. Right? Who changes color? Huh? Like, if you take everybody and put them out in the sun, who's gonna change color? But yeah, that's like the main problem, right? It's always like it's a threat to the mediocre people, right? Because if you have like a list of 10 white people, right? Then the white people 8, 9, and 10, they're still in it, right? But if you're like, okay, we're gonna select that list from everybody now, those are gonna fall out, right? Because there's gonna be more competent people, more interesting people, more useful people, whatever, on that list. And those at the bottom are gonna fall out, and they don't want to. Right? So instead of bettering themselves, they're gonna be like, get out. This is my list. You're not welcome here. Or something like that. Yeah. It's like, what do we need to do? 3 speed zones. Speed zone is the problem. Not speed trap. Speed zone. Hello. Well, it's technically movies, but yeah. I mean, Forza Horizon 5, Papa Fernando, and that Spanglish they did. It's shit. You know, what is that? What is that, man? Either do it properly, and add subtitles, you know, or just don't do it at all. This is very bueno. I don't know, but whenever I hear the word bueno, I have to think of Peter Griffin and his like sombrero UFO.
What triggered that association? What triggered that association?
I don't know, because he's like bueno. Boom, and he's gone. So someone here has a problem with catching cold these area and eating Trinidad scorpion sauce. Careful, okay. Just blast it away. I saw the sauce in a
blast
shop.
Off.
It's near my home and it was like hellishly hot written on it, and I thought it was just marketing. Oh, how I was wrong. Well, most of the time marketing is wrong, but sometimes it's not. I mean, let me put it this way. The point of a lawyer is to go as close to lying as possible without actually lying. The point of marketing is to lie as much as possible without being able to be sued for it. That's why Red Bull, it gives you wings. Have you ever noticed why it says wings with 2 I? Because somebody sued Red Bull because Red Bull claimed that it gives you wings. It didn't give him wings, therefore that's a lie. Right? That's why it now has 2 I, because that's a artificial word that doesn't have any described connotation. So it's not real. That's why they had to change it. Yeah, that's basically his marketing is how much can I lie to you? How much can I lie to you without you noticing? Or without me being sued for it being a lie? You know, if I say, wait, I gotta find the hole. For it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's how you're gonna do it. But Like, if you say, I don't know, Robert Downey Jr. loves Gatorade, and then he's like, he comes out and he's like, I hate Gatorade, it sucks. You can't do that. But if you go like, Iron Man loves Gatorade, you can't do anything about it because it's not a real person. I mean, Marvel could be like, we own the IP for that, you know? And then you could get into trouble, but you just gotta wait till the rights expire. Kaboom! Also depends on whether Iron Man, the name is a trademark or just the movies and the person itself is a trademark, because that's the thing you have to keep in mind. But yeah. Alright. Have we done it? I need speed skills. Oh, he's a real person, no, I'm not real. Hello, Pikachu.
Pikachu!
Så jag tänker på de här fyra och see. Yeah. I mean, that's like how your immune system works, you know. The more the more training it gets, the better it's gonna be. It's how muscles work as well. But obviously, you don't build it while working out. You build it while resting. So if you only push it, then yeah, it's not gonna end well. But if you don't do it at all, like, pretty much for everything it is true, it is intelligent moderation is most of the time the correct approach. You know, it's not like, oh, how much soap should I eat? Well, some guy says no soap, some guy says all the soap, so I'm gonna eat half the soap. No. Here's another funny sentence. I need you to linguistically evaluate this. So what if somebody says, to be in the middle of something, you have to pick a side. How little sense does that make?
The expectation that you must take a side?
No, like, specifically, to be in the middle of an issue, you have to take a side.
Yeah, that's the question. The expectation that you must take a side.
Yeah, well, like but if you take a side, you can't be in the middle, because like, I can't be in the.
I mean, it is still a stance you're taking by not taking one of any defined sides that you have for an issue. You only have two sides of an argument, and you choose neither. You're still technically taking a stance that the unofficial third side.
I mean, you're just like sitting there. It's like having a coin that's like top and bottom, and then I choose the rim. Like, it's just part of it.
Yeah, it's still technically a stance to take by not choosing to align yourself with one of the two established ones.
Yeah. It's like,
it's still a stance.
You both suck, but then you're not, like, then you're still in the middle. You know? Like, sure, if you define side as any point on the spectrum, if any point on the spectrum is a side, sure. Then yes. Then also the middle is a side.
Or in this case, a lot of people, when they say pick a side on this issue, they clearly mean that there are two distinct and enclosed sides that have no overlap.
What is this? I can't talk about this. Where is that? Where is the Togue race? Yeah, but Mount Haruna Togue. Is that it? Am I literally that good? No. I can't know race, but the light blue ones are the Togue races, I guess. Okay. Alright. Middle maybe a stance, but not a side stance. Yeah, it's like I'm thinking like you can't be like, oh, I'm at the wall. Is that the barn? Hold on, let's find out. It's like if you're standing in the middle of a room, you're not touching either wall unless it's a very tiny room. There's a
Well,
path.
the room is also a stance because they're not hard for the two in place in case there have been options.
But what if I'm inside the walls? Yeah, see, there it is.
You're not even in. You're bystander to the situation.
Yeah, but then you're outside the roof.
Definitely capture it.
Then you're not even a bystander. You're an eavesdropper.
Oh, welcome to Raccoon. But why would you drop your
Ninja raccoon?
Why would you drop the eaves?
Skyline GTR. Recognize it, Yuji?
I'd recognize this car from a million kilometers
Thank
away.
you.
This is like stepping into a time capsule. Uska skyline.
You're gonna purge some heretics. What do you mean? What do you purge?
Raced it too.
These were really
You're not
sought
inside
after,
my
weren't they?
walls.
Altered specifically for handling and aerodynamics.
Yes, May. These models were built to be truly competitive. The over-fenders.
You know what's funny?
of style too. And didn't this car
Most of the time when you have like
victory?
real people and then a movie is made about those real people,
Even his workbench is in
the
same
actors are
place.
always
Let's finish
more
what your mentor
attractive
started, right, Yuji?
than those real people.
It'll be a full
But
circle
in this game, it's like the voice actors for these characters are all significantly more attractive than the characters themselves, because they're all like they have this this eel face, you know, and I don't know how else to describe it, but it's like this weird head shape. All these characters in game, well, they kind of look like humanoid eels. Maybe the developers are eels. Thank you for the 5 puln. Woo! Thank you.
Puln.
Thank you
Have
very
a
much.
have a thumb.
Yeah. I'm a fraud, by the way. I have the Halo guy as my Xbox profile picture, but I've never played Halo.
Now that is the heretic right there.
Well, thank you. I would rather have some dick.
5 pollen. That's a lot of pollen. Can you have some more?
I mean, DKK, as in Danish krones. So...
Donkey Kong?
Yeah, no, because like on UCOG, they like sim racing streamer, he got like has this dude that gives him a lot of money and he always donates in DKK.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Yeah. Wait, is Denmark Donkey Kong? Why does the stream preview lag so badly? I mean, the stream doesn't lag this badly, right? Stay away from me. I have terrible allergies. What kind of allergies?
You have 5 pollen though.
Yeah, I have
You have 5 pollen.
I have a pole allergy. Or do I know? Should I deliver some food? So where the heck is this toe grease? Have I unlocked it yet? So this is a toe graze. Alright. Okay, so I can click there. So what is it called? Akone and Akone.
Sneaky Ninja Panda, you gave away 5 pollen to Mortis so you could escape the pollen allergy.
Escape.
Look at the eggscape outside.
Discover this toe graze in the Nagan region. I haven't even discovered this yet. Where's the Nagan region? What's this?
Every region here is unique, offering a different side of Japan to explore. Discover. Take pics, and drive every road you can.
Ito. Jerusalem. Fukushima. Nagan. Oh, there's this probably here because like look at this road. I'm gonna drive that road. Probably the Tog race is there. Probably there. I gotta discover it first.
You have arrived at your destination.
I assume it's there. Mountain roads. I got a question. If it's a driveway that you drive on, a parkway you park on, why can't you be high on the highway?
Because you need to be on the sober land.
Where is that race? I'm gonna have to drive this whole region now to discover this shite. The downside of Forza is, and games like this, is that I'm currently being radiated with 300 watts of graphics card. So my legs are getting warm. Yeah, because basically the PC's under the table and it exhausts the air into the table and then to the side and then obviously out the back as well. But obviously I'm sitting under the table as well, so it hits me. Where's this damn race, man? It's probably all the way at the end of it. I'm gonna have it on. Oh, there it is. Hola.
I'm glad you're so keen to give Toge a shot. So, brief rundown. You race your opponent all the
Yeah,
way
that's
down
also
this
new,
mountain
right?
road. First to finish wins.
That's a new type of race in this game. That wasn't there before. Discover Japan. A country I will never go to. Unless I'm being paid to do it.
Look at this road.
I'm not spending my money though.
Magari, or 7 Bends. Toge at its best. And when Horizon's in Japan, we'd be rude.
I'm gonna go to Africa because white people going to Africa never did any damage. Wait a minute.
What?
Why is this Scott Tyler? Get off the head. Get out of there. Just beat your time in the Mazda Ferrari. Congratulations. Well done.
Good.
Good boy.
You need to get good more.
Yeah, I suck. I'm always in the top. Always in the top 100, right? What's your top 5 white people?
What are your top 10 races?
I mean, 24 hours of Daytona, Spa, Le Mans, and Nürburgring. That's 4. 6 hours of Imola because I've been there. It's 5. Bathurst 12 hour. Then, DTM in Nuremberg, because funny. And it's the yearly defacing of Hitler's favorite monument, which is kind of nice. It's like, hey, you built your grand stadium. We're gonna race cars around it because fuck you. So that's 7. 3 more. I mean, probably Indy 500. I don't really watch it. I have no idea. F1 somewhere. Not gonna say Monaco because fuck Monaco. It's boring. I'm just gonna let that count. Then, I mean, 12 hours of Sebring, of course. That's 8. Then 2 more. Don't know. I only have 8 favorite races.
Very cool.
Yeah, I mean, I've made it a habit now to like watch all the 4 24-hour races, like Daytona, Nürburgring, Le Mans, and Spa. There's also the 24 hours of Dubai, but no, not interesting. And I don't I don't support oil money people that I don't support people that have the same morals as Republicans. To insult both at the same time. Alright. Oh, here's another banger. Heroic traits. Only masculine traits are heroic traits. Here's another banger that I've came across today. What the fuck is that? I think it's the same. It's like on the same level of stupid as like, oh, a muscular woman is manly. No, it's just muscles. It's like, what
Muscle.
Huh?
You do the muscle.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck? Always remember this. There's 3 advantages that men have. 3. Physical strength. Forgot the second one, and you can piss your name in the snow. That's it.
Well, that last one can be achieved with some practice.
Number 2, well, true. Number 2 is range, right? Like the dumbest of dumb men, or significantly dumber than the dumbest of dumb women, but the smartest of smart men tend to, like, this tends to be a little bit more of them, right? Like, there's a lot more extremes among men than there is among women, right? It's not massive, but it is there. You know, that's basically it. That is the only advantages men have, right? You have more physical strength, and you can piss your name in the snow, and you can piss while standing. Therefore, I am better.
Can also be done with practice.
Yeah, that reminds me of that. I don't know. I had never seen that movie, but there's like this 2 people standing on the giant wall, right? And then there's the whole army below them, and it's like, well, it's all about cocks, isn't it? Oh yeah, pretty much is. If you couldn't piss in the snow, if human women would be like hyenas, we wouldn't have all these problems.
That still would be a good thing for men, though.
I mean, for some men.
Yeah.
You know what I mean with hyenas, right?
I know what you mean. I am fully aware of them having a pseudo penis. And a pseudo scrot.
You're not supposed to say it. It's supposed to be mysterious. God damn it.
Well, no, I am saying no to your mysticism because that is how you do it incorrectly.
Yeah. Damn it. It's like, ugh.
Don't forget what I know from you.
Yeah, true.
Because I will say it again if you start to misbehave.
I don't care. Basically, everybody should have the same right to be a moron. You know? Nobody should have the right to tell somebody else how the fuck to live, but ain't nobody got the right to fuck up other people's lives either. But everybody has the right to fuck up their own life. But not other people's lives. Alright. I mean, sure, I was like in the places on the internet I was looking there today for certain things. It's like the word consent is kind of like a swear word there, but yeah, that's about it. Now, rally race. The thing about Forza is the way these work is that with the walls, like, you're not getting slowed down. So basically, if you have a Forza Horizon player that starts sim racing, sometimes the fastest way to go, especially in road races and rally races, because rally races, right, they have barriers, and road races as well. Off-road races and street races don't have barriers. But the fastest way to go in street races and rally is to bump the barriers. You have to ride the barriers. So when the people that learn that method then go to do other racing games, like sim racing or something, then they're gonna keep certain traits of those methods alive. You know, because sure, this corner is better to go like this, but here, you know, I can bump. I'm not gonna lose too much speed, and I'll be fine. So you're not getting slowed down, you're not getting punished for it. So it can have negative effects. You know, I'm going to go into the wall here. That wall is too... because it's a 90-degree bend there. That's too harsh. Right, but you basically learn to ride the wall. Which is kind of weird. But yeah. What is your top... What are your top 10 races? Ha.
Mario Kart.
I mean, the fun thing is that it's basically entirely made up and scientifically pointless. So you can make up whatever you want. You can make up new ones. How about the 7? Here's a new race. The 17.5 hours of Avus. It doesn't even the racetrack doesn't even exist anymore. Let's do the 17.5 hours of Avus. Now, you know what that is? That is a racetrack on a on a German autobahn. It's 2 straight lines and then 2 banked corners at the end. The corners don't even exist anymore. Like the bankings, they tore them down. That'd be the funniest race ever. Just 17 hours of full throttle, basically. Because the bankings were so steep that in the older cars, at least, you could just drive them full throttle. So it was like a track at 100% full throttle. Spin. How much slower am I, Ninja? How much time do I need to gain? How much faster do I have to be? Probably like an hour. Come on, Super Boo. The fastest lesbian in the world. Oh wait, that's James May. The second fastest lesbian in the world.
You go, girl.
Actually, on that note, look what I have. Shameless. Still hasn't been opened yet. I think they drive a bus on that track. What do you mean bus on that track? No, in 2000, a VW T4 was in the Nürburgring 24 hours. If you mean that. Like obviously something entirely different.
Rivals is all about
My
hunting down the
rivals,
fastest
Ninja
car,
Panda.
person above you. And if you ever get to the top,
The Panda Ninja.
Would you like to take? Okay, I'm gonna. This feature is locked. What? I am in Japan. Who?
Who?
You've heard of Faster Together. Yeah, of course you have. Well, this is the place for it. In
Hi, Damon.
conference, you can create a group of drivers to compete with or just
Damien.
explore with.
This feature is currently locked. Return to Japan to unlock it. I can't get in. Can't do it. We're drunk driving stream now. Not doing that. Alcohol is to drink what salt is to food. Right? Sometimes a little bit enhances the taste. Right? But all the salt. I mean, I don't like beer or something. I'm not. See, here's the thing. I'm not a real Bavarian, right? I don't have lederhosen, right? I don't drink beer. I don't like Weisswurst, you know, the white sausage. I don't like them at all. Horse sausage number 1 always. And wait, you were on the call, right? Where I showed Noppy all the sausage.
Sausaggio.
Yeah, we were like till 1 a.m. on Discord, and I showed Noppy all my sausage. Yeah, so. And I don't like that folk music, like that. How do you even call that? It's like just like. The literal translation is blow music.
Also, dang right, you don't have lederhosen. You said how dental.
I know. Hold on. I am a man.
Yeah, but that doesn't stop you.
I had to check. So, oh, well, there you go, Master. All right, I've done that. What else do I need to do? I need to do. Oh, there's one. I mean, bus on the long oval truck. The one where you don't have to turn. Huh? Oval. I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be. It has to be some super speedway. I mean, the only one in Germany is Lausitzring. There's that. So Indianapolis is probably the biggest one in the US. Like the super speedest of super speedway. But I don't know. Ninja, I have a task for you. Give me a random topic that I don't know anything about. Don't say furniture.
Just gonna fucking say furniture.
In Germany. Yeah, well, the only oval track in Germany is Lausitzring. So. Gin should not be allowed for women. Just cry. What?
Huh?
Huh?
What?
What?
That's certainly a comment of all time.
That is certainly a comment.
Like, we don't understand what you mean, Damien. What are you trying to communicate?
What do you mean?
I mean, how is that relevant?
Do you know about fishing? So I know this. Then you do nothing for 2 hours, and then you do this. And then you do this again. And then you do this again.
Very dramatic demonstration.
So yeah. I don't think fishing is the actual hobby. I think fishing is an excuse to do nothing. It's like how golf is an excuse for a sport. It's like, oh no, no. You're wrong. I do sports. I play golf.
You do.
Here, method here. I mean, yeah, but suggest another topic. Don't say anime or any of that sort. There are certain things where I've just categorically excluded learning anything or bothering with it. You know, that is one of those topics. It's like, I only have, if it goes well, 80 years. Tell me about dynamite fishing. Damn liberals trying to ban my dynamite fishing.
What kind of pressure was that?
I don't know. These
don't asking because you keep on creating new characters out the blue.
Yeah, but these just happen, you know. It's like, at least, like, you know, when you have like Seth MacFarlane or something like that in his voices, at least he has like inspirations and he bases them out. These just happen. You know, I don't know where they come from. They're just completely random. And I most of the time I can't do them again either. Here we go, and I'll talk about camping. Yeah. It's another thing, like, I get it, to have like a camper thing, but here's the thing, it's not for me. You know, some people may do camping. You might use like a camper to go to certain places, but I would never be the type of person to like actually vacation at like a camping lot. You know, that's kind of the problem. You're not allowed to put it anywhere else, you know, because, you know, hotels don't want that. They want you to pay. I would never be the type of person to go to like a camping lot or something. Like, hell no. I'm too woke to shit in a bucket. There's like this random word generator at the back of my head that always spits out the least useful combination of words you could possibly imagine, and I just have to go with it. And I don't have to scan. All right. Fishing via car battery. Ooh, connoisseur, I see. For fuck's sake. Where does that come from? Okay, we have...
That should be your...
See, that's why, you know, when I like gonna make videos about other certain topics, I'm not gonna really like script them. I'll just let the moment happen most of the time. But yeah, but also want to make a point of like, I'm gonna travel to an interesting location and then not talk about that location whatsoever. right? It's just like,
So the opposite of Tom Scott.
yes. It's like, go to a very interesting place and then not talk about it whatsoever. And do a topic that is entirely unrelated to it. Or, like, have it be a location where a obscure third level unimportant person that is tangentially involved with the story happened to eat a bagel once.
Well, now you need to make a video about bagels. Because that's your thing. You're gonna make the viewer believe it's about bagels, but no, you're the evil Tom Scott. Remember?
What's the definition of a hole? Do donuts actually have a hole?
Okay, so now you're just plagiarizing Vsauce now.
What? Here's the problem. You can't plagiarize something when you don't know that exists. It happens to me it happened sometimes, you know, when like you think of something and then you Google it and it's like, oh fuck, somebody in the 17th century already came up with it. God damn it, you're stupid.
But you should really watch Vsauce's topology video just because it is high quality.
Sure. Oh no.
The video is called How Many Holes Does a Human Have?
How many is it?
7. 7 holes.
Yeah, but man or woman? Or both?
Doesn't matter. It's both. A human, regardless of gender, has 7 holes.
But what is the definition of hole? Because
well,
the thing is not...
Well, I haven't answered it. You don't need to go further. Vsauce makes the distinction as based in topology that there are 2 types of holes. First is a blind hole, where it does have an entrance, but it doesn't lead anywhere. A through hole is what he counts as a true hole, because it has 2 openings that can't be removed by reforming the object.
Yeah,
and by that metric, by that metric, a human has 7 holes. Because most of them are dead, or a bit blind holes.
Yeah, I mean, like the mouth to anus is one hole because it's continuous, no?
Yeah, that is the through hole. As do your tear ducts and your nose. Those also connect to the same through hole, meaning that you look like a candle. the human is basically a candle.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, this is even more relevant just because it's funny.
Yeah, but then doesn't that mean
that the nose... Yeah, that's not that. A human is a menorah.
Okay. So, but like by that definition, the nose doesn't have... Like the nose and the mouth are also connected. So the nose and the nose to ass connection is like not its own hole, but is just a fork over the already existing hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hence why I said that the human is just a menorah.
Speak English, funny man.
Jewish candle.
Yeah. The wacky chandelier thing, yep.
Yes, that one.
I don't know any words, okay?
Yeah, I know. That's why you make them up to fill the gap. And that's why I had to keep on asking what that means so I can understand you better.
You know, like, send me to a place, and I can tell you how many fucking bricks a house has, even though I didn't count it. But give me a poem to learn, I'll have it forgotten in 5 minutes. You know, like
I'll send you to some random place, and you'll be reporting on how many kebabs a specific city has sold within 2 hours effortlessly.
Yeah, but yeah, man, you just have to pay attention to all the kebab places at once. So how's that gonna go? I mean, you can subconsciously count the amount of people holding kebabs walking past you. That works, but like, it can't be everywhere. I'm not like. I only have one superpower, and that's limitless stupidity.
Then you should use that to hyperfixate on kebabs.
No. What do you mean hyperfixate on it?
Well, sometimes you can have the ability to hyperfixate on things, so why not just on that one good afternoon?
Yeah, maybe. That is correct.
Stay with the statute limit, Damien. You're at a good spot right now.
Yeah, but
Speaking of which, your comment made me remember one quote from that Vsauce video. Can you buy Swiss cheese, but leave the holes at the store?
that's a good one. I mean, you're buying it by weight, right? So you are leaving the holes at the store. Because you're not acquiring ownership of the hole. Because if you buy it by weight, right, then only the cheese around the hole changes ownership.
It's basically buying the cheese and not the cheese holes.
Yeah, but that's what you already do by buying the cheese by weight.
I mean, in this case, Vsauce wants to leave the holes at the store. He only wants the cheese.
Yeah, but he already does that. The ownership of the hole stays with the cheesemaker. Wait, what the heck?
Cheesemaker to the store now?
Wait, so personal best 159. Achieve 1/6 or faster. I'm 1/10 quicker. Fucking lord. But I have the wrong car. Wait, I did the challenge in a car that's too slow. That is really funny. Okay, I need a 700 Japan change car. I need a Japanese car. Let's use this one. Nope. Oh boy. Let's see. What are we even doing here, by the way?
Holes?
I mean, you know, uh-oh. What are we doing here? This is like nihilism sermon every Friday. Welcome to the Church of Nothing. That's not actually a church because it's nothing. It doesn't exist. Pay us no money because it doesn't exist. No golden bathtubs here. Or did you want the golden bathtub?
I eat it.
I mean, it's optional. You can add it still. It's a nihilist bathtub, so it doesn't exist. I'm camping. Noise. Yeah, I wouldn't. Not my kind of activity. Like basically, my standard for vacation is I don't want to live worse than here. Right? I don't want to like sit in some hard floor bed or something. and have like pain when I come back, because it's supposed to be relaxing, refreshing. It ain't fun if it's pain all the way through. But there's also no need to live better, right? Because the location change itself is already a sufficient difference. Is that enough? New car collected, okay. What do I need? 177. Go here. Oh, but yeah. I wouldn't do it, to be honest. I mean, if it wasn't...
Good one. Ninja Bandit.
Have a good one. See ya. You're gonna try a few games? No. So... No. Because the game's still gonna be the same. Like, there's not gonna be, like... That's not gonna change. But everything around it is. So, you know.
Man wants to vroom vroom, and that's a good decision.
Yeah, I just want to drive cars, man. I'm driving a car, man. Look at this. You know what?
Car go vroom.
For the first ever
This mode, you will
series...
be selected for a championship in either road, dirt, cross-country, or street racing. Do well enough over the set number of rounds. And you can
One could argue that an underutilized mind does not need a vacation. What? Why? What does thinking have to do with going somewhere? You know? I mean, what is the point of mind utilization? I mean, you have one. You don't have to use all of it. So... Oh, it's winter. Interesting. Event in progress, 91% complete. I mean... Okay, how's it going? Let's go. How's it going? It's winter. Bald tu, it's winter. Bald tu, are you listening?
Guineas.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting that, like, when you have physics and you get to Heisenberg, it's like, hey, yo, ain't that the drug guy? Why is he doing physics? Wait, how does that joke go? How does that Heisenberg joke go? So like he knows where he is. He knows where he is, and then the cop tells him how fast he was going, so now he doesn't know anymore where he was. I think that's... I don't know how it goes word for word, though. But something like that. Wait, why is it two people? Why is there two people in this? Hello, shoot 'em oop.
Shoot the move.
How much time I spent waiting before getting to a TNI? A rating battle. Rating battle. 7 minutes. Fun. I don't know if they actually changed it, but as to my knowledge, rating is still going to be the default mode in Reforged. Ah, lol. I won.
Lol.
Yeah, the guy missed the gate. The guy missed the gate. Shoot him up is either a very unfortunate name or a very creative way to go around the bad name filter.
Well, here's a conspiracy. It was made that way to make you think.
True. Let's see.
Well, it also can be shoot emu.
So he's Australian then.
Or it can also be shoot emu. P.
Yeah. I suppose. It could
So
be.
we could say definitely it's gonna be shoot an emu. The emu Model P.
Emu Model P. If we're gonna remove Castilla de Rank now. Well, I mean, it's very easy to remove them. Just stop playing Blitz. 27? Oh my. I said 7, but I didn't expect it to be that terrible. Why did you wait that long? Just keep doing that, you're gonna get involuntarily admitted for self-harm. We don't want that to happen. Where's Shoot Team Hoop? Where is he? Did he? I think he left.
God damn it, he went to shoot some emus again.
Controller. Always play Forza controller. I was planning on doing wheel today, but I drove an like vibration race yesterday, and then I did another one at Sebring, so my hands are still broken from yesterday, so I decided I'm just gonna not do that. Because the thumbs are fine. You know? But like, all these are just done. It's not like I can't use them, I just can't put any pressure on them. Because it's immediate like, ow. You know? It's like if I hold a camera or something, that's not a problem ever, but if I gotta roll pizza dough, that is pure pain. Cause as soon as I gotta like put any sort of pressure through the fingers, it's just like everything hurts. Yay! Yeah, 27 minutes. Well, that's probably why they're putting the service together. Like getting rid of. Like, hold on. How's this other game numbers for? What is this? I know. My biggest mistake in my life is refunded the Forza Horizon 4 because that time my PC shocked. Well, I mean, you can still buy it now, right? No. But you can get keys. Like, you can get keys on third-party websites, right? And then get it that way. Because you can't buy it on Steam anymore. I think it got delisted. But you can still buy it by a third-party website. Hold on. 4. Forza Horizon 4. Well, they don't have it. It is gonna be available somewhere. But try to find it. Like, try to see if I can get like a download code or a key. I'm sure you'll find some somewhere. Like they're not gone completely. Hello, Joe. Nerd.
Oh my God, it's Jolosant.
You're alive? Really?
Yeah. Yes, he is. At least not here in his stream chat, but definitely on Discord. Yeah, you should know.
I know on Discord, but like you.
And you still bother us. You're live.
Yeah, but I mean like YouTube alive, not the general concept of living.
And that's what happens when you're not specific.
But specificity is like for nerds.
Oh, you're self-aware too. That's definitely leg up.
No, it's like woke and gay. There we go. That's the proper pointless.
Did you get on your system?
Well, listen. We need to consider all the
You heard Gray?
facts.
How does that work?
What? You mean the me?
You
I'm going to be talking for the next 15 minutes. And say absolutely nothing.
If you invert the intonation, you can sound like AFK if you want to.
I do what to the what?
Invert your intonation by going from low to high, and then you can sound like John F. Kennedy.
I don't know how to do that. I do these randomly. I don't control it. Okay?
Well, you think it is not the same as doing this, you say? Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys. What was that I was saying? You would do it now.
Great. I wasn't expecting to hear Gray. I thought he was a goddamn roomie. What do you mean, Gray? What? Which Gray? Like I said, any resemblance to any voice is ever purely accidental, and I don't actually control these on purpose. It just comes out. You know? It's like I don't create them purposefully. It's just like it just comes out as a random figment of imagination. I mean, I could practice and get good at it, but that would take the fun away. Tutonke. Oh, that guy. You don't know this because I don't remember. I don't know how he sounds.
I don't think you even have heard enough of his voice.
And not a lot, but I have heard him speak before. But not a lot, and not that I remember. I mean, I don't remember voices.
Hence, exactly what I said. You haven't heard enough to remember.
I just don't really remember voices in general, you know.
Well, it certainly does apply for him as well.
You know, it's like it's really weird because I can't like. It's like when I hear some voice, it's like, okay, that's that guy. You know, so I know who it is, but I don't. Like when I hear one, I know which one it is, but I can't really remember it exactly. You know? Oh well. How do you not know this? Well, I do know who Sotonki is, but Gray is like this some YouTuber guy as well, so I don't know. Why am I like 10 seconds quicker to shoot the boob? This guy's level 183. How's that guy level 193 and so much lower than me?
Yeah, he's shooting too many emus. He's shooting emu P. He needs to go to the next letter.
YouTube wants me to interact with viewers. What the heck? By the way, I wanted to make my... I wanted to make my license plate in Forza. I wanted to make it BA minus LLS, but it wouldn't allow me. That was content filtered. That was content filter. Okay?
Congratulations, you're all signed up for the next Horizon Rush. Go on, get going.
Did I do it? Didn't do it. I didn't get it.
Actually, I'm not really sure how much either of those skills will help you in this
Balls.
Horizon Rush event.
But I did the first one. I got the cars. I got the Mitsubishi. Bootsamishi. And hello Peugeot. No, what is that? 7 something? I need to buy the car. Or do I have it already? Pasta together. You see, the snow is going down before the tires hit him. That's kind of funny. Oh, what is this? Horizon Rush. Let's go. Slalom. Oh, why am I racing a plane? Ahoo! Control the uncontrollable. How about that, gamers? How's the stream quality, by the way? Because the preview window is constantly lagging.
It is car.
Like, is it 5 FPS or what?
Opposite of 5 frames.
0.5?
That'd be amazing, but no.
So it actually runs well, but that's a shame. This ski lift is a fraud, by the way. Have you heard my ski lift rant, by the way, 13? That it is impossible to have a fixed grip chairlift with one cable have a corner at all. It's impossible. It does not physically compute. A fixed grip chairlift cannot have a corner. For some reason, one of these, there's 4, right? And one of them, for some reason, is curved, which doesn't work. And you can also see it by one of the pole thingies doesn't have, like, the cable just goes straight through. Rope. So it is a scam. Forza Horizon does not know how ropeways work. Do you know how ropeways work? Or are you a hater of rope?
Roll work ahead. Yeah, sure hope it does.
What?
Do I need to repeat myself?
Perhaps.
Bird flu. Yeah, they tend to do that.
Shocking. Woo! Ow! Oh no, I killed the gas man. Is that? I think that's the tank thing from Mexico. There's a statue. Ayo! Screenshot that.
Nice going. Smashed it.
I smashed, gamers. I smashed. I smashed. Mother. Friends. Surprise, motherfucker.
A fresh pink wristband is all yours.
I'm pink now.
Your next wristband is waiting behind
Pink?
this aerial showcase event. You can qualify.
I'm
for
pink
performing
now.
in this test. Just flash your wristband and you're in.
I'm a latent homosexual. Ah, Jesus Christ. What is the consequence of free speech? All right.
You should already know that. You like talking about it.
Idiots also get to say whatever they want. That's the consequence. Where do we go? This is gonna suck because there's gonna be like these tiny little road pieces where I didn't go yet. Like look at this. This doesn't. There's like this tiny piece of road that I didn't go to yet. Look at that. This tiny tip. I gotta tickle. I just gotta tickle that tip of the road a little bit.
I'm sure you'll fly through these no problem. Good luck.
Wait, what did I just say?
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Dementia.
I have what?
You know who else has dementia?
Is that some kind of drink?
You know who else?
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Discovered another road, bruv. Randomly discovering roads. Just haven't been here yet. Kind of funny. You know what? I'm gonna go discover this road now. This truck should be able to do it. I gotta have to commit violence against this mascot. Goodbye.
Turn around when it is safe
I have
to do
71 of 200 mascots.
so. Recalculating route. Turn around.
There's the double ski lift right here. This is a very interesting concept. Because why would you build one if you can just build two where you have more material wear and more points of failure and more things you have to take care of? But okay. I think Japan has a lot of like single and double crappy chairlifts everywhere. Because like when you look at what the Americans have and what the Austrians have, it's like insane the difference. You know, look at the Austrians. It's like, hey, leather with hand sewn stitching, and it's heated, and you get a bubble thingy for if it's windy or snowing. The Americans are like, sit on wood board, $300. Why? For like, what one day costs in the US, I can drive to fucking Austria, buy myself a ticket, right? Go skiing, then go into a restaurant, eat whatever I want, drink a whole bottle of wine, drive home, get a ticket, right? And I still have more money left over.
Turn right.
So, what's the point, actually? Besides, like, me being able to make fun of it? So what's the point? This is like, this sucks. This is like the tiny areas that you just have to go through to get to the road. There's probably going to be a lot of these left over. Because, like, here, you got a tiny piece. Like, here, obviously, these are going to be roads. All that. Should I... It's gotta be here. Hey, look. You see the road on the, like, it's either this is a stream. So I think it's gonna be like here. Because remember the last one where which one was that? Where I just looked on the map and was like, yep, there it is. Because it showed, you see this path, it just showed this path blatantly on the map. Alright, so with this one, I gotta think that it's like there's a tiny path here. So it could be there. Where's the next road? Because you can only quick travel, fast travel to roads you've already been on. That's why I did a almost 1 hour long road trip right when I got the game. I just drove around the map once. So I can go wherever I want. Wait, why is it we're sent me the other way around? Wait, why does it want me to go the... Huh? Why does it want me to go here? Oh, because that's a... Ah, that's... Because this road's down here, that's why. I see. Okay. Why is it so curved, man? Stop.
At your destination.
There's a path down there. It's gotta be. Yep. I figured it out. So looking at the minimap. Because I am of average intelligence.
Right? It looks pretty classic.
Yes, definitely the car we heard about.
How about both? You know this car sold out just 3 months after pre-orders went live? The retro futuristic design is very appealing, I have to say.
In pre-orders they were popular. I believe this one was well loved too.
This one was well loved. Oh, it looks like shit, bruv. Yuji. What are you talking about,
Once it's
Yuji?
fixed, it'll be perfect to explore the countryside in.
Alright, let's get this out of here and
What do you
get
mean
to
it's
work.
being exposed to the elements? It's in the middle of the freaking barn. How can it be exposed in the elements if it's in a freaking barn, man?
We need some time to fix it up. I'll call you when it's ready.
Man, Yuji, what you doing? This thing, you don't even need the treasure map. There's no point in buying it because it will tell you where the stuff is by just driving past it. It's a shitbox. Well, yeah, obviously it is a shitbox. Yeah, the problem is I already earned the next wristband. See, there's like an area here where you have to drive through to earn another, to like get it unlocked. Kind of annoying. And there's another one here. How many roads though? Hold on, where's the achievements? Yeah. My stats. Time driven, 5 hours, 11 minutes. Number of victories, 25. Clean laps, 7 clean laps. Average number of collisions in a race, 7. 37 races. 37 races, 33 podiums. Look at that. Highest number of collisions in a race, 34. Car manufacturer zone. Favorite radio. Streamer mode. Garage value, 23 million. 84. Wait, I want to discover 84 there. Yeah, you are. Jobs completed. Ew, employment. Skills. Highest skill score. 500 0. Okay. Highest drift on 0. Danger Skyne. Wait. How can this be? How can my danger score so how can I, because the danger sign score is a jump, right? So how can the danger sign score be 6 meters more than my longest jump? Like, how did I jump 6 meters further than my furthest jump? Or does it count it separately? Does it, like, count the danger sign separately to other jumps? Max lateral G is 12, which means I have died. Max acceleration Gs, which also means I have died. Maximum left tire load, is that a million? Yeah, 1,000,000 newtons, what the fuck, ow. Average maximum right front tire temperature, 175 degrees. What are these stats, man? What are these stats? What is your average tire temperature? What is your average tire temperature? Mine is 2. Donut holes. 2 donut holes. Orange, purple, golden wristbands. I'm missing 3. So how long is the story? Probably takes about 20 hours to get the golden wristband then. I'm already level 53 and haven't even done anything yet. But you get 350 for this race, 10 for that, 100 for that. So you get 350 per race. I gotta do 10 races. And the other 10 speed trap. What's your favorite type of trap?
Booby trap.
That is a very good answer, sir. But it says I have 84% of the map discovered, but the amount of stuff that's still marked is quite high. I think that's more than 20%. Stuff that's just not discovered. Interesting. I think there's another time trial circuit there. Yep, there is. There's 4, I think, total. Where are the cars I can buy? They're not just not shown here. Collect the bonus cards. I'll find aftermarket cars. Well, it should display the aftermarket cars, but there aren't any. Wait, did it disappear when up ranking? Because there was like quite a couple of them standing around on the track. So where the hell are they? Can't find any cars to buy. So they're all gone. It's really weird. Let's go to that Togue thingy. Because I want to see if that car's still there. Because there was like a car right there that I could buy. See if that's still there. Or you have to like buy them all when you have a certain wristband, and if you have a higher wristband you can't buy them anymore, which kind of would suck. Oh, it's still there, okay. What is this? Store. Okay, so you have to drive past these cars to buy them. You can't find them on the map. Interesting. There's a mascot somewhere there. $72. What do we do now? Because I'm done for the day. I would have time to do a race with Ninja, but he's gone. He has disappeared.
He gone.
He has dematerialized. Briefly. I'm a truck.
He is still online playing Forza.
Nah, I'm a truck now. But yeah.
Truck in the mud. With my 40 from 50.
Yeah, that's like the. Have you heard the World Cup song for the football World Cup? Have you heard that thing?
No, I don't watch. No, I don't watch. I don't watch football.
Yeah, but it's so hilariously bad that you might have seen it somewhere. I don't watch football either, but that's so terrible that I came across it on the big Reddit.
The big it.
Yeah, I mean, I think Reddit is like the sure. There's a lot of terrible people on there, but it's probably like the most defensible social media platform because you can just ignore the algorithm and curate your own feed quite easily. Whereas on the other one, you basically just get slop. And there's more cat videos, so it's better. But you know, previously, I think that's kind of the problem, you know? Like previously, like one social media was like dedicated to a certain thing, you know? Like Instagram was for pictures, Facebook was for racism, Twitter was for fascism and racism and gooning. Still is. But now it's all like intertwined basically, so you can't escape the terrible people on any of them. And if you want to get away from the gooners, you just go somewhere else. You know, you go on Facebook because the people there are too old to get it stiff anymore. So there's no gooners there. But where is the sign? Where's the damn sign? Give me a sign that I find the sign.
The sun.
It's probably on the roof. It's gotta be on the roof. Probably gotta like jump onto it from the other side or something. That's what I am assuming.
Assume.
Consume, assume. Oh, I got a mascot.
Assume.
I have to drive all these. I'm just gonna drive all these roads. I think I'm gonna miss one. It wasn't like that in Forza Horizon 4, right? I had every road except one. And you know what it was? It was like a tiny little piece of a dirt road that was basically invisible on the map. And I could not find it. And then it took me ages to find it. Took me so darn long to find that fucking stupid little piece of road. Yeah. Oh, I'm in the blast hole for the rocket. Don't want to be there. Discovered almost everything here. Say they have this random wood area that's not undiscovered. And all of this. Like, how... Here's a question. How do I discover this? Because it's, like, in the water. So I have to, like, drive out there. Which doesn't make any sense. There's, like, a lot of areas that are just, like, at the outside of the map. Where you kind of just... Like, up here. How am I going to get up here? Like, behind the... See, the map goes till here. But I can't go any further than this, but the... Ayo! Welcome back.
GBO.
Welcome back for 31 months of member. Thank you very much. Because these, why is the font too big? These bot became a small.
Became a small.
Why is the font too big? Oh, that damn thing.
He became a small.
I suppose discover those places. Yeah, like, kind of just made it. Well, like this in the water here, you know? Like, I'm gonna disappear. Like, you know? Can't really discover that. I mean, I've driven 200 rows of 400, so... Maybe annoying. Well, I mean... We'll see. We'll get to it. Eventually. I mean, not today, though. Thank you very much for being a member. Again. Hoopa. I'm getting old. You know.
No shit.
Lol. Perfect. See this right here? You see this tiny faint little green there? That's just there that you have to discover. Now that would be really, really annoying. Imagine having to look for that. Someone's gonna take it now. See how like light that band is? I mean, you can see it better on this on this map view. You can see it a lot better on this map view, but still there. But I just love that you can destroy every tree and not just some. It's so much better. You can just yeet through the forest. That is lovely, motherfuckers. I don't know why the Werner accent came out.
Now I know you can recognize them and label them.
There's I guess a German animated series from like movies from the 90s called Werner, and I definitely recommend watching them because they're freaking legendary.
You know the pattern in which these voices come up.
Now, it's just like random references and associations that don't make sense.
Yeah, I want to find out which ones are which ones.
Your mama is your mama. Yeah, I do like that trees just combust completely.
They discombobulate.
Stop it with your liberal language. Those words are too hard for me to understand.
And now you have a lisp. Oh, sorry, should I say a lisp?
No, that is like Sylvester. Yeah? Even though that does involve way more spitting. That voice. I think I'm special. You know?
There's a very fine line between Sylvester and Daffy Duck. Right now.
These are terrible.
100 meters.
I'm never gonna get a job. Why are you on the wrong side of the road?
You've arrived at your destination.
I'm too slow. Damn, this thing got brakes. I mean, it does have the air brakes as well. But damn, this thing stops. Wait, I think I know where that 170-degree tire temperature came from. In the Isetta, the BMW, I just drifted that thing for like a lot. I think that's where it came from. So I spun that thing for like a minute. Get forked. Is there a way to get rid of complete events, like races that I've already done? You know, like try and like get rid of this. Seasonal events evolving over the rest there. Time and diagram means there's no like completed events. There's incompleted events. Right, with the exclamation mark. But there is no completed. The brakes are smoking. I mean, they're probably carbon brakes, so that's a type of brake that's only gonna start working properly once they reach like 600 degrees. And it's like a race car, basically. That's a lot of lanes of highway there. It's pretty much a race car. I mean, I don't know. But if it does have carbon brakes, then they're not gonna be smoking because that's just their basic operating temperature then. But who knows? What can we find? There's a more speed zones to go fast through. 170, we gotta start here. Do some speed. Did you know that Acme is a real company, by the way?
Yes.
You know, right?
Yes.
What kind of company is it? That's what.
I care about them.
That's why Coyote is suing them, because they're Italian. Probably. If it was working, it would be an Audi. That's like the Top Gear. I don't know what car it was, but it was like some Lancia, I think. Yeah, but they built that they put a different engine in it. Yeah, like I said, I don't have a personality. I'm just a conglomerate of internet references. I'm not even real. But speaking of Audi, there's an Audi right in front of me. I have... It's like in Le Mans Ultimate, right? Whenever somebody's ahead of me behind, they just... I don't touch them, but they spin. So many times, people just randomly spin in front or behind me. Maybe I just have this, like... This gift of... pre-vision. Alright, maybe I'm just an idiot. Actually, that's more likely. Diego, which one is it? I'm the Oracle of Dumphy.
Very.
Oh, I don't have I'm Charles Leclerc. I don't have the mirror anymore.
Charles Leclerc.
Oh, that was random.
You've arrived at your destination.
Wait. I don't want a treasure map. Change filter. I'm gonna do all speed traps now. I am the speed trap. But some of them are on dirt, so I probably can't use the Ferrari for those. But I do think I have the Ford RS200, so that should be the good choice. Okubu. There's also like a lot more elevation in this game, right? Because Mexico is mostly flat. So all the roads are on the same level. You barely have anything that's like going over or like crossing under each other, but there's a lot more roads like that here. I'm gonna have to. Oh, I'm gonna do the penis. Drive the penis. I mean, look, it looks like a penis.
The penis.
I mean, look at the map. It looks like a penis. But seriously, it is actually the dick road.
You're a bit addicted to the map.
Hmm. That's a mountains area to know of Mexico, though. Now the volcano in the city. Yeah, but like I mean, elevation between the road and its surroundings, like there's a wall like this, right? And sure, obviously there were mountain regions in Mexico as well, but generally the elevation was just not as pronounced, and a lot of the times it was just quite flat. You know, you could hit the accelerator and you're just gonna basically go flat for 5 kilometers straight.
You've arrived at your destination.
Toyama region, new region. Regionale speciale, mamma mia. Welcome to the Krusty Krab.
We're at the Italian Krusty Krab now?
Welcome to Krusty Krab Burger Restaurant. No discount.
Russian burger. Russian Krusty Krab.
Maybe it's meat. Maybe it's not meat. Maybe it's rat. No discount.
Don't sound gopnik enough. You better give customer the quality burger.
If they make it snow during winter. I mean, that is computationally very difficult to pull off, but it should be done. It's like particle physics is always one of the hardest things to pull off. Because basically everything that's static is a lot easier to make than everything that's moving, of course. So I don't know, but there was snow in Forza 4, right? The British island, that island thing. That was a lot of snow there. You know what, by the way? I loaded up Forza 4 yesterday, actually. And my Lego progress was gone. Like, all the progress I had on the Lego island was gone. I had to start again. I don't know what happened there. But I missed it. I'm stupid. My whole Lego island process is gone. I have to rebuild the house and everything, and it's gonna start from scratch on the Lego house. It's just big damn balls.
Balls?
It do sucker le testiculares. What is the word for balls in Spanish? El testicular.
Testicular. Testicular. I don't know why, but sounds like a weird version of Dracula. I am Count Testicular.
Permanent track. Oh shit. I still can't pronounce Ceviche.
Yeah, you'll be forever cursed with that. But that, wait a minute. You made it sound more like pizza. How is that possible?
What?
You said ceviche.
Well, can't be perfect.
I'm still amazed how you find saying ceviche difficult.
I don't know. It's just a random. It's a random bug in the brain, I guess.
Ceviche.
Wait, why does this road not get activated? Hello, hello. I'm driving on the road. Why do you not give me the hello? Now it works. What the fuck? I was just driving on the road and it didn't give me the road driving point thing. 144. Where is that? Let's try to make all of them in the Fawawi.
Wowie.
Yeah.
You've arrived at your destination.
Why am I stuck? I'm stuck. I'm stuck. To rewind. It's rewind time. Yeah. Why's there a wall there? Okay, I'm gonna have to drive from here. Yeah, I could be sensible and like do the road ones first and switch to a rally car and then do the rally ones, but... Oh, where am I going? Got him, and mascot. 3 stars. Mother clucker. Alright, let's get this one.
You've arrived at your destination.
Boink. 1, 2, 3. No. Oh, that's gotta be quick rather too. Oh, not really. Well, let's stay up here first. Let's do this one. 190. Which side's better to do? This one probably. Probably better to do it from this side. All right, but I hope that this gonna make it. I hope they're gonna make it snow because in the Britishers it snowed. Obviously, it's hard to make it both run efficient and look good, but it did pretty well. So. Ew, fuck! Damn Pete. You know what? You know what I hate? Like, you know what I hate? When you're in public and the public is there. Like, why? Just get out of the way. Just leave. Go somewhere else.
I mean, I also agree with that.
Welcome to the anti-social. Welcome to the anti-social socialism podcast.
The anti-socialist. The anti-social, anti-socialist.
It's just Elon Musk. There's a triangle there. I mean, triangles are nice, but hexagon, bestagon. Of course. As always.
They go on and on again.
Yeah. What's a what's a math enthusiast bank robber's favorite shape? A walletagon.
Get on the ground again.
You can book me for the comedy tour now. All right, I did them all. All the speed trap.
Next venue is the insane asylum.
Can I just do it in like a local government office? It's like the same people.
But then you do skate tricks.
I can't. What the fuck? Ah. Fuck. Yeah, but the thing is, like, about the controller and about sim racing, you know, I'm like, I'm not really using the fingers. I'm just like pressing this together and then doing this. You know, like, I'm not really holding it. I'm just like pressing the both palms like together, and then I got this. Otherwise, I would be miserable. And the same with sim racing, and I'm just like squeezing the wheel basically, so I don't have to use the fingers. Maybe I should sew sew the four together, and they'll have the functionality of one. Let's see. 15,000. Oh, by the way, you weren't here on Tuesday, but what do you think about having to earn?
I mean, I'm a big fan of.
Now look, I earn 3,520 more to unlock the Flight Club Showcase.
Yeah, but I'm a big fan of the letter H.
Yeah, but like, let's say if your name's like Hugh and you go to France, your name just becomes like ew or something like that. No?
My first guess would be like they'll call you E. How you doing, E?
Yeah, so Yui from The Boys is just gonna be Ui.
E. We. E. Where is E?
What was that? Now I need to earn some. No, it's that I gotta earn. Which there like be a tiny piece that is gonna be stuck. Look, there's like a tiny piece that gets stuck in between. You have to drive over here to collect it. In the wet, in a Ferrari. Is there anything I'm missing? No. Don't look like it. I know for a fact that at the end, when I'm through with it, I'm gonna have Map discovery, 99%. I know it. And then I'm not gonna find where that last 1% is.
That's one fully restored Nissan POW. It's in your garage.
Nissan POW. Egg.
Egg.
I salted the egg.
What name is Junior Egg?
Vehicular egg slaughter.
That's the extent of the damage. It wasn't quite extra. But it was indeed quite extraordinary. But that was quite extreme, don't you think?
Are you done?
Boy, you thought you would extrapolate from that.
You know, the storytelling trope of one character asking whether it is finally over, but no, it is not, because there is one more thing that needs to happen. Here we are.
Because we all need to expedite the process.
You've made your point. Hold on, I need to jump.
Yeah, I did. So now, you may have some huevos rancheros.
Some what?
Farmers' eggs.
What did you say to me?
Huevos rancheros.
In Mexico. With, what was his name? See, I already forget it. Papa Fernando.
Sí, con huevos.
Hold on, I gotta go here. Let's get in the Ferrari and jump a little, and then I'm gonna go and leave. I already have 72 cars. That's kind of crazy. I've been playing for Steam 10 hours. I already have 72 cars. Why is the mouse cursor in the middle? Why does the mouse cursor not go away? Go away, mouse cursor. Ah, it's gone, okay. 5,250. $330. Actually, I have one more thing I need to do. Cars. Buy car, yes.
Welcome back,
Auto
fellow
show.
human.
Bentley, BMW. Where is it? Why no Bevo? Where Bugatti? Why it gone? Fuck you.
Burgato.
Why are half the cars missing from this game, by the way? Where's the BMW M3 Touring, by the way? I need. Where's the M8, by the way? Why are all these cars missing again? That just sucks, man. Give me them cars, man. Give me them cars. Corvette E-Ray. Sounds like a medical device. 269,000. Yeah, no Bevo for me. 1970 Datsun. Oh, we got the back. We're going back to the future. What?
Great Scott!
Where's the Bentley 8-liter, by the way? It's not even in this game either. It's only one Bentley. Where's the 8-liter Bentley? Where are all the cool cars, man? Why are they all missing? What you doing, Forza? That just sucks. There's like a million Ferraris. 70 million? 70 million for the 330. 70, what the fuck, man? That's gotta be the most expensive car. It's gotta be the most expensive car in the game, you know? 70 million for that damn Ferrari. It's gotta, like, it's no way there's something more expensive there. Ford Mustang GT. 13 million for the GT Mark II. Mustang. With a wide drift. Jimmy. Gordon Murray. What do we got? All the really cool cars are missing. Where's my Willy? The Jesco's in here. GT4 Expo. Revuelto Lamborghini. Why does all Lamborghinis look the same, by the way? I mean, look at them. They all look the same. They all look the exact same. They all look the same. So... Okay. McLaughlin. Where's the Senna, by the way? I mean, the McLaren Senna was the headlining car of Forza 4, and now it's not in the game. The heck? I mean, the Unimog is here. Oh, this 300 SL, that's gonna be really expensive as well. 60 million. Okay, this one's gonna be like 50 as well. Look, it's only 1.7, okay. For the 300 SLR, 60 million. That is wild. That is insane. Still not gonna beat that Ferrari though. It's the Manta. There used to be like a Opel Manta in the Nürburgring 24 Hours. Had like a foxtail on at the top, but it doesn't race anymore because the guy's like 300 years old now. 4 million for the GT1 Porsche. Well, oh, why is the 917? Wait, that's really cheap. The 917, that's really... Why is it only $1 million? Like that Ferrari is 70 million, but the Porsche's on... What? Oh, there's the Baja truck. Toyota Baja truck. I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna have to buy that because that's a really good car. But yeah, literally no Willy. Wait, is the Willy even in Forza 5? I think it's gotta be right. Yeah. But yeah, no Willy. Where are all the cool cars? I mean, the Reliant Robin's there, but where are all the cool cars? Man. Wait, I have wait. Can I use the car voucher on that 70 million Ferrari? Because that would be like the Giga Brain move, right? I have one car voucher. Should I use it on the Ferrari? I'm gonna try to use it on that Ferrari. Ferrari. Fuck you, it's a Ferrari. 70 million. I mean, there's this one as well. It's 48 million, but this is an actual Le Mans race car. Use car voucher. It works. Yeah, like this is the only sensible car to use the car voucher for then, because it's the most expensive car in the game, I think. Hold on, let me Google that. If there is an article already. Or just expensive car. 3 days ago, okay. Ferrari, it is the most expensive car. So what's the 300 SLR, 60 million is the second most expensive. Then the 250 GTO, the other Ferrari, 48. Then Shelby Cobra Daytona Coupe, 20 million, and then Ford, the Ford GT is 13 million. So there is only 3 cars that are above 20, and one of them is 70. That's insane. That's insane. The worst car. Of course it's that. That's worse than it doesn't ring. Ferrari 24 P4. 70 million credits, which means the iconic car is a prime candidate for any auto show car vouchers you may have. See, the article is as smart as me. Well, it's just a tiny bit slower than the GT40, has the highest acceleration, launch test, plus a motion making, and best of line mode. These cars exist in real life. And at night, 2 of them cross the line together. 24 hours of Daytona. It's good. It's the Daytona spec. It's the Daytona spec. Because basically, Ford versus Ferrari was like, Ford won Le Mans, the other one won Daytona, and then they just like crossed over each other most of the time.
It's all yours. Take it for
What is this piece of shit? I'm gonna drive a Ferrari, and I'm gonna tune my Ferrari, and then I'm gonna upgrade it in the tuning, custom upgrade. What can we do to it? We can make it all-wheel drive. Yeah, I'm no stranger to defiling race cars, so let's do that. Let's give it the flop. Give it some modern tires. Semi-slick race tire. I feel like the semi-slick is most of the time better than the actual slick because the semi-slick still works in the le dirt. Plus 10. You can't really do much to the car in terms of power. Well, it's 40. 10. It is naturally aspirated, I believe. So no turbo. Nope, nothing there. Vehicle chassis weight reduction. 72 kilos. It already weighs nothing. This thing weighs like what? 700 kilos? 800? Stock transmission. Let's give it 8 speeds. And the race differential. That is it then, I think. Store parts. 978 kilograms. Peak power 433 kilowatt. Power 0.44. Not bad. I mean, wait, what is the my cars? I wanna find out what the Isotta has in power to weight ratio, because I think it's like 3 to 1. Something completely mental. Whereas that's I did the peel. I did the peel tune. I still have to do the Isotta. 600 horsepower, 280 kilos. That is a power to weight ratio of 2 to 1. Like, it has twice the power as it has weight. That is insane. Okay, I'm gonna drive my Rari. It's pretty pointy. Yeah. See, this is exactly the type of race car I like in sim racing. You know, a very loose front, but a very stable rear. You know, you can do this, but it's not going to turn around. It does understeer quite a bit though on the acceleration. Pretty good brakes for a car this old. That was the police, I think. I think that was a taxi. And that's the taxi. Oh, lol! The guy behind me LOL! What is happening? What is happening here? Victor! Can they hear the...
Victor! Victor!
Look at my Ferrari, you noobs! You poor folk!
The Honda NSXR GT is ready in your garage.
Victor!
What they doing? I'm gonna buy myself an Audi. It's an Audi. Pretty cheap. No, I don't want to drive that now. I have a Ferrari. Despite my penis being of adequate size, I felt the need to buy a Ferrari. What does one have to do with the other? I don't know. What does it say about you? That is the taxi, I think. I'm the police now. God damn it. I suck at pit maneuvering. Let's try. Yep, there we go. See ya. Oh, it's a wagon. Goodbye. It is pretty dangerous, by the way, and there's zero reason for cops to actually do it. Because you can read the license plate, you know who it is, right? There is zero reason for most car chases, unless you're like actively pursuing someone fleeing a crime, like a bank robbery or something. Sure, but it like makes no. Why do cops chase like somebody that didn't wear their seatbelt and then they drive off and? Why? You have the license. Just find them. Like, it will never make sense. But oh well. Positions of power attract to those wanting and willing to abuse said power. Alright. Hold on. Fuel, please. Hello, pit stop. Where's my pit crew? Where's my pit crew? What are they doing? Well, I want to see that gas meter thingy. Wait, what's the?
Hey, you know you can see Japan in a whole new way? The drone can be used to explore from different heights to help you see things from a different perspective.
I mean, it's pretty detailed for the fact that you would never look at it. You know? Pretty detailed, that machine. Hold on. Why doesn't it go higher? What? What is this limit? Do these houses have no roof? And I can't look up there. Look at this. It's like 5 meters. It's like 5. It doesn't go anywhere. How far does it go? Let's see. Yeah, like it can't really go high. Wait, does drive? Okay, so flying over a road with a drone doesn't discover it. Hello, tree. Yeah, the height this thing gets to is like a joke. Turbo! What? Ah, see, there it is. Turbo mode. Hello, people. I can't get in there. yo, dude. How's it going? Why is that one? See, I can't get to the people. There's like a... I am people limited. Can I get to these people? No, I just can't get to the people. Damn, no peoples for me. So I can find some peoples.
People-less.
Yeah, you just can't get to them. I mean, they're all behind protection. You know? Cowards. Coward game. Coward game. Put the people on the other side of the barrier. Where are we going? I mean, this could be useful to get barn finds, though. It could be pretty useful to find barn finds. Maybe that's why it doesn't go any higher than, like... What is this? 5... This isn't even 5 meters. It's probably like 4 meters maximum. Damn. Exit game. Forza Horizon... Hold on. Reddit. Forza Horizon 6 has reportedly sold almost 5 million copies, generating over 325 million in revenue. That's not bad. I mean, it's a good game. It's unlike Forza Motorsport. It's actually a good game. Oh, and the second post. Alex Albon ran over a groundhog, which caused him to crash into the wall. Damn.
Do not the hog ground.
Yeah, don't ground the hog.
And especially don't hog the ground.
That's a good idea. Maybe actually, screw you. You can't tell me what I do. I'm gonna do it.
I will hog your ground.
I'm flattered, but no, thank you.
That was not a suggestion. It was an explicit promise that I will hog your ground.
Well, with that said, thank you very much for watching today, and as always, stay safe, don't die, goodbye.
Bye.